Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Shadows over Loathing. Here we are back where we left off with our good pal, what's his name? Pine Sol, that's what I named myself, Pine Sol. And we just got to Ocean City. It's a bus stop. And so now we have to find Murray's. I'm worried about that guy, but let's go over here to Murray's. This is our Uncle Murray's antique shop. If you didn't watch the first episode, I highly recommend watching the first episode for watching this episode. So I'll have a link to that down below in the comment section, and this will be this. We'll playlist this, and it'll have lots of fun. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below how you're enjoying the series as we get into it. Into Murray's we go. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up to you as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Pine. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. Trust, that's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. Well, go over to the counter, trying not to drip any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica... drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He... isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup. He wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, it's gonna take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you to a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there were a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, inky would be a real understatement. Inky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. Oh, that's no joke. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. Found a rather lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really trying to hunt down these evil doodads and neutralize them before anybody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one, never came back. That's the long and short of it, yep. What do you say, you in? Absolutely. I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Great. You hear the shop door opening. After a moment, Goblin pokes her head in the office. Hello? Oh, hey, swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kids showed up. Come to meet him. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out the cupboard? He can't sleep there. He can sleep there until we find Murray. You'll have gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through the door to the back of the room. Great. I could really use some sleep. Messages none. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's fixing up a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. A white cat snoozing on an old towel. Calliope, Murray got her a couple years ago. You give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try to get her some sardines. She loved those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some tomorrow, or they have them at Cola Wars Surplus next door. You open the door, there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging and straighten it up before someone bumps into him. We have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Hang on a sec, you can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right now, here, while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you. There's something we need to do before the night's over. Okay, swell. What is it? Those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, guess there's no time like the present. Probably not exaggerating when I say there's no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have to go far. It's just down the other end of the block. If the reading's right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. I'm not unfamiliar with violence. Yeah, well, hopefully you won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby! Go to the newspaper office with Pine and help him get that hat, okay? Okay. Gabby, we're ready for action. Let's mosey. Alright, fine. You said a hat, it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the tired readout, yeah. Yeah. A men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break in exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guys at the realtor's office. Pretty sure so that counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it. For lease. Note door says please. I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. This belly looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting that were condemned. Coffee! Nasty old coffee. Newspaper archives from 1783, 1799. Without anything specific, it's a waste of time. Bunch of rotten stuff. Carver, I can't believe I tell you this, but it's a guest copy policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. If I see your face in here, I'll both give you and the axe and sit. Wait, well, let me read that again. I will give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. How'd you even lift it? You must have had like 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note, never pick a fight with this Carver person. Government corruption at all-time high. Government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining what funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report that it cuts off abruptly, maybe the result of pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because of a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. Stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it. And rat us out to the Prohees. Bet. Robinson, first hitter, then Carver. Who next? Venerable says Burgess comes for him. He's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Silly, Curtis. What's a karate? We got a little speakeasy down here. Ribbon, consult the manual. Push green power on button. Pull the. Push the green power button on. Pull the pump engage lever. You let a chunk of the motor rise. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Turn a knob. So red, blue, and green are A, E, and D. Turn it to C. That worked. What were those things anyway? And what were they doing down here? What were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That would have worked. The ink would smear. It's finding a person-shaped stain on the ground. Got a terribly cursed fedora. Huge black skull crawled on July 22nd. What happened to July 22nd? You got an underground newspaper. Wait. July 22nd, 1917? Let's find out what happened on July 22nd, 1917. You signed something interesting. Top story from the day is Ocean City comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outloaded street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. Story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. They find something interesting. Tragic acts is certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurs yesterday evening. Aaron McCrollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile, registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed his first state's hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road, attempting to solicit transportation for passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crollins, notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the place of their demise as murder's phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science and is rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Okay. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I should be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Doesn't say who it's from, but the writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also under the water cooler? What's that all about? Hinted, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk by the PS. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used there? Slang term I coined. Means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's gonna catch on. So that's everything. Alright. That was easy. Secure Burris, building and loan. I love it. Alright, back to Murray's. How's it going? Did you find the fountain? I found a hat. I guess the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, although. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out of it. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off the hat, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, but, can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do we need to be involved? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into some sort of allegorical dream space the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I don't know. I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. Ahem. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between the item and the curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily. That doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it and try to resolve the metaphorical scenario of the core existence. That's where things get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you just have to give it a try to understand. You must be Charles Wallace, I'm Pine. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Pine. What do you do around here? Oh, you general handyman sort of stuff. Keep the lights on, the water running, built the detectortron and a cursing machine too. Real high-tech wizardry? Nothing really. Not right now. Alright. No sooner have you sat down the machine with a hiss, positively whisked the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles in there, wrangling like a snake in a cement mixer. After a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It's now simply a terrible hat. You got an item, uncursed fedora, but the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now how do I get rid of that curse? Huh. See, curses like energy, Pine. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from the object, put it on itself. But how do you change a curse? Well, I don't know. That's some higher conscious spiritual stuff. I don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton sort of guy. Fedora's curse bounces around the innards of the machine, daring you to come project your cut. Yeah, let's do that. Fedoral Reserve. I heard the death call, creature. Release now to find and thy murder. Treat fell before its time, ground stained with sin. Et in Arcadia ego, even Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise there is a killer. Thou knowest who I am and why I am here. Aye, Cutter, there's been a murder. What knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of three brothers. One of us always tells the truth. One of us always lies. The third of us does not speak at all, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, there's no thing I can do to save thee. Aye, Cutter, thou servant of the wood. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. Aye, a murder, but perverseness at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What doth tell me? I am troubled by the murder, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgetfulness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, tree fallen in the forest, and is made a sin. Ah, not me, sinner. That I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us are without sins, but mine do not run to murder. Then worse, look for my brother. So... I am one of three brothers. One of us tells the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not specken at all, but honks. Thou lied about the honketh. What say? Thy brothers honketh not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do murder in the wood. Aye, thou hast the right of it. I saw only to distraction thee while I was making my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Thou do not run? Nay, I growen. In 100 years I'll grow so tall and strong that thine axe will never follow me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter. And wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees act as a bloody sap. Cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You gain 5 XP. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident. The cursed which plagued the starchy little felt thing has finally gone for good. You put the hat back on and nearly sparkles now. Upgrade. Now I got to reckon with whether or not kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. How'd it go? It worked, I guess? Great. What was it like? Had some kind of crazy dream, and there was a woodcutter. That was me, I guess? And these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Can I go to bed now? Shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old ragdoll top shelf. Must have been left by previous tenant. I unpacked my truck. Stamp from Murray's letter. All right. Off to sleep we go. Jacob Marley, A Dream About School. Poster of my favorite literary ghost. Six lockers. First locker revealed thriving colony ants. Second locker is full of peanut butter. Third locker is a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Fourth locker is empty. Fifth locker is filled with cookbooks. They're all in French. Sixth locker opens to a vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so not to suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. Okay, fine. There isn't a seventh one. I said check it. And I said there are only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, geez, you look like the 7th locker. It's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. How I Spent My Summer by Pine Sol, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. An overdue library book. Oh no. Hello. Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I know which one locker is yours. Ah, that's right. That's my locker. Me, Pine Sol. Thank you. You're welcome. But which one is the real you? Hint, it's neither. Our founder, Brandworth Grovolicus III. Hello, there you must be. She flips to her desk. Ah, here we are. Sol. Pine Sol. Yes, I'm Pine Sol. I'm your academic advisor. It's time you chose your class, but I dropped out. In real life, certainly, but you must, however, choose a class. Okay. Now then, looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's advanced kicking and throwing. This class for pig skitters. And we have overview of curd conjuring. This class for cheese wizards. And finally, weird time signature 504. This course is for jazz agents. Well, far be it for me to not be a jazz agent. Masters of syncopation and improvisation. Jazz agents use the rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they are attacked with subtlety, weakening their enemies, stacking the odds in their favor over time. Sounds like what I want. Now then, there's just a minor matter of your minor. Looks like you already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Cryptobotany. A cryptobotanist, you're expected all manner plant-based arcana. Yep. That, you believe you're done. Feel free to wake up and go back to your day. Or how about I go about doing that? She points and smiles at the door to the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just go through that door. Thank you. All right. So, before we continue on, you're feeling awake, surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none for the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. So, that's going to do it for this episode of Shadows over Loathing. I've been the Visual Pine. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, friends, take care of yourselves. I'll be back with more Shadows over Loathing soon. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun to record. I love the writing of these games. They're fantastic. And yeah, I'll see you next time, friends. Take care of yourselves. Pine Sol and I will be happy to see you when we get back, when you get back. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.